Hi everybody. I'm looking at this live stream to see if I get any comments from you guys, or if that is even possible. Hi! There appear to be people watching now. This is awesome. So this is to ask me anything. I'm trying to find reactions, comments, shares. I'm going to have to ask my kid how to do the actual comments portion. I can't figure it out. Let's see. Where's the post? This is a little harder than I thought. This is going to be really funny when I have to call my kid to help me. Ian! He's going to call me dumb. Make no mistake. The child will be calling me dumb any second. That's what he does. Be clear, this is a test. This is a test of the Janie broadcast system. The first time I really ever talked in front of people was in DC. So, yeah. I'd love for you to ask me almost anything, but I have no idea how to get there. Okay, I see. Is it me yet? Want to comment?
Mom, why are you making me do this? Oh my God.
No, I got it. I figured it out.
See, didn't need my help.
So apparently you have to like actually go to the post or something. Okay, so what I want to talk about is what we're going to be doing next year. I know we touched on it at the rally. So yay, that's my kid. Some of you will remember him from DC. He's dancing in another picture. I believe he's in his underwear. Now that is special. 680,000 people, kid in his underwear. Only a 12-year-old. Only 12, to be clear. So while we're in the middle of this stream, you can ask me pretty well anything you want to ask me, unless it's dirty or ridiculous. Also, I'm not giving out my checking account number, my PIN number, such things like that. So I think I'm going to like ask people if they can see me, because I'm not really sure what's going on here, but all right. Fun. Okay. So next year we are going to be doing safe staffing walks, patient safety walks. This is going to get people from patient advocate groups, regular lay people. I'm hoping AARP, will have to check with them, and other folks involved to do regular walks and then 5Ks to bring, communities together, raise awareness for what is going on in our hospitals, long-term care facilities, any kind of health care environment you can imagine. And I don't know if you've met Pat yet. I didn't bring Pat home with me. Kelly Rieger got really attached to Pat, had to bring her home with Kelly. And I call Pat her a lot just because the mannequin had makeup on, I guess. I don't know. But Pat really isn't a her. Pat is everybody. Pat is every patient in every hospital, sexless, ageless, genderless. That's the same thing. Raceless. Pat is everybody. Pat's your mom. And we're going to bring Pat around the country to advocate for safe staffing and patient safety. This is super important. And it's going to be near you. So you don't have any excuses. I already know we're planning something in Colorado and Texas. I got a special email for Knoxville today, so I would love for Knoxville to happen. We have all kinds of stuff going on with this, and I'm really hoping that you are able to participate, because the only way this is going to work is if you actually come and walk or run. We're going to have registration stuff set up pretty shortly. You're going to be able to register pretty well up to the day of the event, maybe a couple days before. But we're going to need lots of volunteers to help with this, guys. I mean, we're going to need you to scatter some flyers around your break room, put them up at the YMCA, the gym, your kid's school. People love to run, and they a lot of times don't really care what organization it's for. So that way we'll get a lot of people, checking out how this is all working here. We're going to get a lot of people, so that's great. But what we're really going to get is awareness raised among lay people about safe staffing. Because even though nurses and healthcare providers in general just make up a huge voting bloc, corporations don't want to staff your unit appropriately because it costs more money. Well, that's very short-sighted, because it actually costs less money, because people tend to get sued a lot when medical neglect happens. But, I don't make the laws. I just try to change them. Either way, there's a lot of ways you can help. You can try to ask companies to come and set up a booth. You can talk about this. You can, just tell people, get involved with the planning of all these things, because it's going to take a ton of people. There'll be hundreds or thousands of people at these things, depending on how widely we could promote them. And if you're one of the people promoting them, then, you'll be, given a lot of help. So give me an example of what you would use this live feed for. Disseminating information, making you guys listen to my drivel. It's so much more fun than the blog. Making my husband stop watching TV, because he's really thrilled about that. He's ecstatic. The look on his face was priceless. It probably didn't mean what I thought. So, let's see. Jen's stories in the house. So, Save Pat campaign. Pat's everybody. And Pat is going to go to these walks and runs and all sorts of stuff. And Pat is going to be affected by the stories you tell us. We are going to ask you to submit situations that please are cleansed for HIPAA purposes, and I don't really want to know where you're from, to basically impact Pat. And when Pat gets to DC next May 4th, which is going to be the DC rally, we will give you a chance to sign up for that soon. When Pat gets there, I don't know what kind of shape she's going to be in. It depends on what kind of stories you can tell me. Because medical errors related to safe staffing are not extremely uncommon. My phone's ringing. Oh, sorry, Christine. Can't answer right now. I gotta look. All right. Let's see what's going on here. Does anybody else get a comment, or do I just have to sit here and talk to myself? Yes? Okay. So, Pat, I think, is going to be a really good symbol for a lot of people, especially people who are in poor health, people who have children or parents who are healthcare consumers, people who worry about what's going to happen to them in the hospital, people who do not have an advocate and are using us as advocates. So this is a pretty good cause, and I really hope you decide to get involved. So we're looking at 5Ks combined with walks, because I don't know about you, but I don't run after anything but a taco truck. But I'll walk. I'll walk 5 kilometers, so yay. But all of you awesome people who run, well, you'll get to do that. There'll be t-shirts, of course, because you know we do not do anything without t-shirts, included in the registration fee. And, I mean, lots of other stuff. We're hoping to do community event, blood pressure screenings. Maybe we'll get some food trucks in the area that I might have to run after the taco truck. Maybe. Let's see. You guys just aren't talking. I'm assuming I'm not that exciting. All right. Okay. So if you want to be involved with any of this, all you have to do is get involved with some of our groups, and we will make sure that you can, find something to do, find something to volunteer with. I'm going to paste the address for a couple of our groups into this chat we're in. Here we go. So that's our SMYS for Change group, which is a pretty awesome place. We also have lots of state groups. If you go to the pinned post, you can find your state. If your state isn't there, tell us. If you want to start something up in your state, you are welcome to do that. We need more volunteers than we have. We will always need more volunteers. Let's see. There's several other places I want to send you. Hang on a minute. You would think after all this time with this Facebook group that I would be able to, like, run from here, there, and everywhere. Okay, Rally for National Nurse-to-Patient Ratios is going to be the home base of the DC rally for next year. So we're going to go ahead and put that in there. And then there's going to be an actual page for the walks. But we don't have that up yet. We're still in the planning stages. So you can still ask me anything. I'll let you. All right. So we are planning on starting these walks and runs within the next 2 months. There's been a lot of talk about July 25th. So keep that date in mind. Maybe take it off from work. Especially if you are in Texas, Colorado, and there was another state which I'm totally forgetting right now. Okay. All right, rallying for nurse-to-patient ratios, SMYS for change. So it might take us a day or so to get back to you on that one because we screen everybody that tries to join them, because if not, you know what happens. Spam, not fried spam with eggs. Porn spam. Okay, so I'm gathering nobody wants to talk, which is kind of awful. I thought you would want to chat at least. Boy, that was an unflattering picture of me. They all are. Okay, so I'm probably going to do this maybe a couple times a week just to keep you guys in the loop about stuff. No questions? All right. Obviously, Kelsey is way more exciting than me. Thanks, guys.